you can hook that up to the downspouts of your house or your garage.
After the city urged Calgarians to conserve water, residents of Calgary communities are finding different ways to prepare for outdoor water restrictions. The community of Sunnyside, located on the north side of the Bow River, just beside Calgary's downtown, has embraced the city's request. Rain barrels and water storage tanks are some of the alternatives when it comes to reducing water use. Sunnyside resident Gerald Whitley says water barrels are a very common way to collect about 50 gallons of water during the rain and reduce water use.
Well, rain barrels are a good part of preventing too much water consumption because of the volume of water that we use on our yards. So many of us have had rain barrels for decades as a smart way to not use the treated, chlorinated city water. I think Calgarians are into rain barrels in general, being aware that the water in the Bow River is oversubscribed and we're going into even drier years in the future.
He also uses a water storage tank which holds a larger volume of water and can water the whole yard multiple times.
So behind me is a 1,000-liter tote that can be sourced from different food providers, distribution warehouses quite affordably. And it is a way to both save a larger volume, 1,000 liters versus the much smaller rain barrels. It's also strategically been useful for me because I can bring it farther away from the house.
Sunnyside has two different types of community gardens. One with raised beds and shared plots of gardening that use water hookup for the city and garden hoses for irrigation. And another, a permaculture garden, which is excavated into the ground with a slope towards the center of the circle that makes rain to flow towards the middle.
We've had summers that were extremely hot, and the garden that was in the raised beds and was watered every week produced smaller vegetables than the permaculture garden, which was not watered at all.
The city has announced restrictions will depend on conditions in the Bow River Basin. For now, they are encouraging residents to use water wisely and to perhaps find ways of water conservation. In Calgary, Silvia Naranjo, City News.